to make an exit. I needed this place for you newcomers who are new to the channel. I rented this place so that I can have somewhere to sew because I have been wanting to start my girl fashions business since my children were in grade school. I just finally decided, why not? I've been sewing since I was 13 years old. My husband, he always wanted me to make him something, but when our family started to increase, my time just wasn't available. So, as the years passed, I have put off this wanting to sew girls' clothing. I remember one time I took my girls, 3 of them, my 3 girls. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. I just out of the blue, I just said, just thinking about a business, sewing girls' clothes. So, I'm a girly girl. I like dressing up, I used to like, putting on makeup, doing my hair, styling my hair. Oh, honey, I was a girly girl. So I gathered my girls up and I said, come on, we going to the store. And so we go to the store and we looking around the girls departments and all the fashions that's there for girls. And I'm talking to them about me wanting to start, sewing and making girls' clothes, and they probably saying in their minds, oh, mama just, going through one of these things, she ain't gonna do nothing, she just talking, They ain't paying me no mind, they ain't taking me serious whatsoever, but I was serious. And it was always my hope and dream to do that. So now I have been building and working on my dream. I saved this one particular project for the end, and that is this jacket right here that I sewed up. As you can see, I don't think you can see it too good. It's a poodle here. On there, and it's that, it's the F-A-U-X or F-U-A-X fur, I can't pronounce it. But yeah, so I made it for the girls and the teen girls who I don't have much products for. So my next step would be to build up my teen, fashions and whatnot. So, yeah, I've never worked with this type of fabric before, fur period. So I saved it for last to see how, I didn't know if I would be able to make it, how it's going to work out, turn out, but it turned out nice. I made it where the child, she's my size. Teen girl, maybe about 14, 15, 16, maybe 17-year-old, maybe even an 18-year-old, that can fit it. I sized it off of one of the jackets I had and made a pattern off of it. Sometimes things look a lot better on than they do on the hanger. So, yeah. So yeah, that's it, unzipped. And now I'm going to zip it. Yes, comes all the way up to your chin. Gonna keep you nice and warm. And the tie string here. To add some little decorations to make it look more girly. You know how that go, you girls who are watching. And if you like it, or you have a daughter that you would like to purchase it for, here it is on girlygirl.com. girlegirls.com. So the link will be in the description. Yeah, isn't it cute? It is just so cute. I think I'm gonna make some more. I might keep it for myself, shoot. But no, I made it for a girly girl. And since I say girly girl, that's how girly girl came about. Back then, I had no idea if I was to start a girl making girls' clothes, you know, what my business would be. Well, I was doing alterations, you know, off and on for people. At the time, I was having that vision and that dream. And I had no idea what the name would be, you know. I never even thought of it. I don't even know about business. But I'm learning. I'm going to learn. I'm going to have to. But, you know, that was just my dream. You know, like I said, I've been sewing since I was 13 years old, in the 8th grade. In the classroom, everybody was running to me, you know, for help. And the teacher she just like gave it all up to me. I was her teacher's aide. I became automatically her teacher aide in the classroom because I already knew in my heart and in my spirit, you know, that was a gift. My mother gifted me with a sewing machine when I was about 16. Then after that, you know, I had that machine for years. I had gotten married. I was sewing on that sewing machine, like I said, making my husband's clothes. He liked 3-piece suits, you know. He had me making him 3-piece suits and everything. So I was always sewing, but sometime around 1980-ish something. The early to mid 80s, I would say. I had one of my husband's relatives come over. I was making clothes for her, you know, to help the family out, to get her started into school. The family was going through some difficulties, and, you know, I was, you know, donating my skill to, you know, make her something, you know, to wear to school. And so one time, you know, she was over, and I was kind of helping her with something, and I was teaching her, you know, that she can do it, you know, that I don't always have to do it for her, you know, she can learn too. So I started helping her while she was there that day and showed her what to do, and I left the room, and I come back, she had messed up my machine. My machine, I love my machine. I am a sentimental person because of that, and because it meant so much to me that my mother bought it for me. I had lost passion for it for a while until just recently, when I was moved in with my daughter Nita and was staying with her, that I started to, get that passion back. And that's when she gifted me with this sewing machine. And I was going to do this when I was going to go to Africa. I had a sewing machine. I packed it up and took that joker with me. By the time they got there, it was all beat up. They messed up that sewing machine. So my dream, I was taking my dream to Africa, and I was going to start a business there, sewing and whatnot, to make money, to make a living. And but I got sent back. Oh no, you stayed your limit. You gotta go. And that was during the pandemic area that I decided to just come on back to the States. And I've been here ever since. And since I've been here, this is what I've been doing, sewing and wanting to build on it. And the reason why I was sewing at my daughter's when I left her. I was missing living in my van. So I went back to doing that, and I wanted to sew. She let me come back and forth, to her place to continue sewing. But, I didn't want to mess up her routine and barge in on their time. So I decided to just rent a place of my own. I've been here for a year. I've been sewing just about every day. So this is our winter. I've been here since January. So all year I've been sewing all winter. So this is all I've done. I made this, but I'm not gonna go through all of them. This is outfit, the skirt. You see the skirt that I made? I made the skirt. You seen this, and I made a pullover to go with it. You can't. It's black. But I'm thinking about putting something here to go with it. But I did that. I made some of those different sizes. That jacket with the daisy around the bottom of the pants. You've seen that. I made sweaters. This is a sweater, long sweater that comes down below the hip for the teen girls. And this is a sweater outfit for the little girl and newborn. These are some leggings I got made so they can make 3 leggings. But anyway, I made a lot of things. It don't look like much, but separately, they're in pieces. They're sets, and when you're working with sets and you put them together, it don't look like much. But that was a lot of sewing. So all of this is what I was sewing on all winter long. And like I said, the jacket here is the end. I finished up with this. And I have a lot of, this is just winter. When I was with my daughter, and then when I moved here, I finished off my summer stuff. So with my daughter, I was doing spring and summer. So that is all finished. It's on the website. I don't have it showing because it's not summer, spring, summer. So what I have up now is these items. The only thing I hate about it is putting it on the site is you can't see how it really looks, and trying to, post it there on the site, it really doesn't show how cute it really is. I mean, it is cute. They are really cute, but I don't like, posting it online because I wish I had little girls, to model what I make so they can see, really, and post it online, and it shows a lot better. But I have been working with it to put an image on my clothing, a girly girl, and it has a face to it. Yeah, I am, still got work to do, like getting it out there, letting people know about Girly Girl, and coming up with more things for the girls, and making people aware of my business. So I haven't been able to promote it. I share it with you guys because you guys know I'm here, you know what I'm doing, and you know that I'll be leaving up out of here, returning back to my van life. So, and while I'm out there and vanning, I'm thinking of, not sewing. Hopefully I can find somewhere that I can go and just, sew and continue doing what I'm doing, increasing my business, because, sewing is my love and my passion, and I have returned to it. So van life, I love it too. Outdoors, I love it too. But I'm going to have to find a way for it to work, I know I'm not going to always be able to do van life. I'm not going to be able, if girly girls take off, if I get some business where I'm busy, whatever, I don't know. My daughters said they'll be there for me. So we'll see. We have been talking about making it a family business, and doing whatever we can to make it work. Some I have did on my own, had an idea in my mind. I like these skirts, they're so cute. You can't see it, the cuteness on the video, but they are so cute. I can just imagine seeing a little girl with that on, and how cute, she would be. I'm still going to be busy working on Girly Girl, coming up with ideas and incorporating it into the brand on the fabric for the girls to hopefully accept, receive, and love it. Girly Girls comes in all ages, all sizes, so I still consider myself a girly girl as old as I am, it's body, it's dressing up, feeling like when you're a girl, that feminine feeling. Boys, you don't know about that, I don't think. But yeah, and when you get older, when you become a woman, you have that woman, that womanness vibe about you, that feeling of, how good you feel being a woman, and it's just an expression, I'm gonna end it right here. I just wanted to share with you that I have reached the end. I'm chilling, relaxing, thinking about where I'm going from here. That's it. So I hope that you have a good day, and I'll try to enjoy the rest of mine. Until the next video, bye-bye.